While Beacon Hill battles it out at their Mclay regionals in Long Island, 1,000 miles away, Nico and his mom have only 1 week to decide which horse he'll ride at his upcoming regional competition. If they don't make the right choice, Nico's chances at the Mclay will be over. To help them decide, they're trying out both Rocket and 007 at a local Florida horse show.
So I told Nico he could sleep until 11 o'clock, but now it's about 11:30 and he hasn't arrived. Nico, where are you?
Just got to the horse show. I'm a little late because my mom called me and yelled at me because I overslept. So now I just have to go find out how late I really am.
Change your shirt?
Yeah, I gotta go
like
get
we
him.
have time for that? Come on, let's go.
Going.
There you go.
I'm getting the number for the horse.
I'm going to go enter you in the level 3 so that we can give both horses a fair chance on unfamiliar territory and get a better idea of which horse we want to use in the end for the final.
Nico will ride their horse Rocket first. It would be a major boost for the family business if they can use Rocket in the Mclay.
Although he's a very nice horse, he's also very green. We just got him in this year, so he hasn't been indoors or done any of the final type experiences.
And next we on our Washington, number 387, Nico Rare.
As the competition begins, it's Rocket's last chance to prove he has what it takes to be Nico's Mclay partner. But something goes horribly wrong. Refusing a jump is one of the worst things a horse can do in the ring.
He was cantering down to one of the jumps, and he looked at it, and it took him by surprise because it was a tight turn coming around, and it wasn't going to happen.
This is, his first show since the summer. We thought perhaps he'd be a little more on his game, and he's showing that he was a little too fresh and is going to do a few more classes today to improve his attitude.
With Rocket headed back to the schooling ring, 007, a proven champion on loan from another stable, gets his turn to show what he's made of.
Nico's about to ride 007, and it is a horse that won the Mclay finals on a couple of years ago. 007 is a beautiful, beautiful mover, so he's not going to get lost in any crowd, that's for sure. And you get to know what you can get away with and what you can't, and your terrain, so you can sort of cut in front and make sure the judge sees you.
Nico is able to maneuver through the crowd to give the judges a good look at their performance, and 007 doesn't let him down.
Right now I feel pretty solid. He's a really nice horse. He didn't try anything in the class.
Nico and 007 take home the blue ribbon. First place.
It's great that we won today. We're very happy about that. But we're a long way off from being able to compete against the best of the best. That was a little disappointing.
Wendy still hopes that their horse Rocket can pull through. Nico, on the other hand, is ready to pick a winner.
I think at this point, the Mclay is the best.
Nico, what we'll do is we'll take both horses anyway. We'll keep schooling this one because we know he's a good horse. So both horses will be making the travel to the regional.
For Nico, Rocket, and 007, the moment of truth is still a week away. Back in Maryland, farm girl Lindsay and her partner LV are also getting one last chance to practice.
There's only one more show left before we head down to South Carolina for the Mclay Regionals, and that's where I'm going to find out if LV's boot camp worked or not, and hopefully it did, because if it didn't, then I'm in for a pretty tough week.
Fresh out of boot camp, it's time for LV to prove he has what it takes to go all the way to the top. And for Lindsay to prove she has the confidence to get them there.
I like to go early because that way I don't have to sit around and wait and get nervous. I don't have time to get nervous. These are earplugs.
ears so they don't hear any noise like the clicking of the PA system, any loud noises coming from the stands or anything like that.
Lindsay starts out looking nervous. But then something changes.
When I'm in there, I really kind of zone everything out, like a bomb could be dropping off right next to me and I probably wouldn't even hear it.
As Lindsay and LV navigate the course, for the first time, everything seems to fall into place. LV holds his perfect form, and Lindsay rides like she knows she belongs. It's a beautiful round.
I'm proud of her. It was great. She executed it beautifully. If she doesn't get a ribbon, it doesn't matter because she rode very well. She always cries. Like, if I have a somewhat decent course, she'll just start crying.
And this time, Lindsay's mom has something worth crying about. With only first and second places left to announce, it's down to Lindsay and one other girl.
And in second place, number 478, Charlotte Powers.
My body's aching, but I'm next to you.
This year's Maryland medal champion, number 165, Lindsay Smith.
She just won the Maryland medal. I'm really proud of her, just that she just had a really good test trip. It's just great for next weekend.
I don't get to many horse shows, but today, especially, I knew what's going to happen.
LV is so tuned and so just perfect. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. This is the biggest thing that I've ever won. I will seriously reward LV. He will be treated like a king for the next weeks. He's just so good. He'll give buckets full of mints and carrots and treats and everything else that he wants.
And with the regionals just ahead, things are looking up for Lindsay's shot at the Mclay Championship.
I feel that I am ready for Mclay Regionals. I've done as much as I can to get ready, so if I just ride like I did today down there, I should be fine.
Horse show life starts early for the horses and for the riders.
Once again, it feels like Groundhog Day. Sweetie? Jill? You know the drill. Chelsea. Mom, don't come in here. 5:25!
For Chelsea, months of early mornings have led to this one day. The Zone 2 Mclay Regionals are about to begin.
Sometimes I'm a distraction.
It's 5:30 on a Sunday, September 11th, regional day.
I tell you what, that would be sad. I don't know much, but that would be sad to work hard all year and then get cut.
Yeah, I would, so don't rub it in.
Did I say that out loud?
For all the riders, competition day begins with hope, nerves, and lots of boot polish.
It takes technique to polish your boots. I'm just buffing my boots. Again.
But everyone also knows at the end of the day, most will go home in tears.
This day is awful. I hate it. Just because, you're working for something that you want pretty bad.
You're just going to jump a few this morning. When you're ready.
55 riders will compete here today, but only 22 will continue on to the finals. Even top teams like Brian and Logan are feeling the strain.
This is our final school before the regionals today. Brian is wanting the weekend to go well. Yesterday was one of her worst show days in a while. I think she's feeling a little bit the pressure.
Brian, why don't you just start to canter and jump and not make them crazy?
Brian and Logan can't afford a repeat of yesterday's disastrous round. If they can't work it out, Brian's dream of being the first person in history to win all 4 national championships will end today.
Here, come here a second.
You're indoors, you're thinking you need more control than you really need. and you start butting heads against him. And he's got a temper. Just give him a nice loose rein, let him go his way, and once we get him a little quieter, he'll purr for you. He'll be a sports psychologist in this game. It's not just a horse trainer and a horseman that's making sure the horses are getting the best care. But you've got to be a psychologist with the kids, a psychologist with the parents, and, you know, calm them down without getting anxious and excited yourself.
Luckily, Frank has an idea of how to get his star team back in top form.
So, by working him a little bit on a lunge line, we're slowing his mind down a little bit.
Oh, God, my saddle. Oh.
Frank thinks Logan has some extra energy he needs to burn off, which will help calm down both him and Brianne.
If somebody loves to play soccer, and you let them go outside and play soccer and have fun for half an hour, they're going to be in a much better frame of mind to come into the classroom and study.
Hopefully, Logan's study break will pay off, because the real competition is about to begin.
I'm freaking out.
Frank has 8 riders showing today, but rival barn Heritage Farm also has a couple girls in today's competition. And head trainer Andre Dignelli is determined to give Beacon Hill a run for their money.
And then don't feel like you're panicked, you know, just a nice rhythm, stay out. Riders, you know, it's...
And Frank always loves a good rivalry.
Jumps as possible, just the way she is, and I think other riders may want to jump 100 more.
Well, you know, Andre thinks he gets away with everything, but, you know, there's always people watching.
Every time I look around, I hear you talking about me.
Someone needs to tell Andre that skinny look is out, that left in the 70s. They're looking for beef.
I consider myself an athlete, and I continue to go to the gym and work out.
This is success.
I think that was the right decision, and I'm happy she chose that. But I let her choose it.
You know, it's funny, as much as I like to dig on everybody, you don't want anything bad to happen to anybody, and Andre works his tail off. And I hope his day goes well, and just as much as I hope our day goes well.
Nice lineup, nice.
And after a shaky morning warm-up, Frank's about to find out if his horses and riders have what it takes. First up are Maria and Amigo.
Not so fast, girl.
They easily follow up yesterday's beautiful performance with another stellar round. Now, it's Brianne and Logan's turn to prove they deserve their reputation as the best team in America.
We got our plan, we'll stick with it. It's a pretty straightforward course. There's no options in it, so.
After yesterday's bad round and this morning's rough warm-up, the pressure is on.
Good luck.
Brianne and Logan take the first jump with perfect style. As she guides him around a tight corner, her signals are invisible, and Logan responds without hesitation. That effortless communication between horse and rider are what Brianne and Logan are known for. And to everyone's relief, the powerhouse team is back. But even with Brianne and Logan seemingly back at the top of their game, for Frank, the pressure's not over.
Nice, you do though.
Now, it's Chelsea's turn to make her bid for the Mclay finals.
I'm nervous. You could say that. Because I talked about all day how I wasn't going to be nervous, so now. Oh, God. This is what it all gets down to, guys.
She didn't look very nervous, though.
No, she looked good.
She's very relaxed. When she's goofy like that, like when I did that face and she did it back to me, I was blown away. I was all right because then I know.
I know in my mind, like, I have to do this and I have to try and do well, because this isn't just for me, it's for the barn, it's for my trainers, it's for my family, it's for Donatello, and I'm going to try and really focus.
She's ready to go. Chelsea and Lauren.
Chelsea and
My sweetie!
Remember we made the turn from the skinny to the triple at home? How easy was that? This is just as easy. Think of the details and you'll be fine. Huh?
It's so tense in here. I can't, the pressure, I can't breathe.
Chelsea's challenge is to control her nerves and guide Donatello into the perfect spot to make the jumps. But today isn't her day. Donatello hits a rail 4 times. There's no way Chelsea will win a ribbon. But she may still make the top 22 that pass through to the Mclay finals. For Frank, it's enough hope to be worth cheering about. And for a barn mom, seeing Frank happy is all that matters.
Woos identify barns, and they also identify a good round. And most importantly, you never outwoo the main wooer, who is Frank. Or
And
Stacia.
you must do the barn woo.
And it has to be the barn woo. We do know the difference between the different barn woos. Woo, woo, woo! Woo, 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 woo!
But at the end of the round, for Chelsea and the other riders, there's nothing left to do but wait and see if their road continues to the finals or ends today. After a tough day of competition at the Zone 2 Mclay Regionals in Long Island, the Beacon Hill riders are nervously awaiting the results. Some will be one step closer to their dream of winning the Mclay final. Others will be sent home with nothing. But for Beacon Hill, the day is looking up. 5 of the top 10 riders are Frank's girls. Brianne and Logan come back from their rough start to win second. But it's Maria and Amigo who take home the top prize.
Yes! Excitement. Relief. The excitement is the relief. Thank God.
I'm just happy I qualified. Personally, that was really only my goal. I'm very privileged to have my amigo. He's perfect. He was really a star.
While Brianne and Maria know they're safe, riders not in the top 10 are still waiting to hear. If Chelsea doesn't place in the top 22, she won't make it through to the finals. For her and everyone else, it's now all about finding the list.
I was like 8th.
Okay, the list is posted up here.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna cry.
Oh my God! I'm sorry. I'm more scared than you are.
Okay, no one kid around with me and say I'm not on it, because I'll cry. I feel really important. I didn't make it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Could you? Oh! It's not possible. Come here. I didn't see anything that happened.
For Chelsea, the road to the Mclay finals ends today.
Oh God, well, next year. While it lasted.
Next time on Horsepower, Chelsea finds out it may not be over for her after all.
Chelsea, you know what? At least there's a chance.
Nico, Maggie, Natalie, and Lindsay battle it out at their Mclay Regionals.
This is probably the least favorite day of the year.
And In a surprise twist, one of them won't make it.